What's up, traders? Going 5 for 5 today. Let's get to it. All right, traders, as always, if you want to watch these live, head over to Twitch, find the highlights section. They're in there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate that support. Starting off with our first trade, RIOT, Riot. Pretty simple. Previous resistance from yesterday's highs, 30 at 38. Made a nice little run up through 38 to 38.50. Hit it, look for about half the move, got it, and that was that. WDH went a little bit smaller on this one just because I was really hoping for the 2 break, and as we scroll out, you'll see that we weren't exactly to what we like, right? Obvious trade would have been up towards like 220 through this previous resistance, through a whole dollar, but it was a pretty nice move. Couldn't quite get up to that 2. It really started the struggle. You could kind of see it. Played the jiggle, pretty much top tick this thing. What was our entry here? 192. It got to 192.9. So essentially a top tick. And that was that for WDH. Next trade was IBRX. This was our highest paying trade today. Felt a little bit more confident with this one through the whole dollar, well above previous resistance. Looking for that, key jiggle area above that 720 area, right? Whole dollar break, looking for the jiggle. Went a little bit further than probably expected, was probably expecting like 725, 730, and it went all the way up to 740. As you can see, the high day is 8 now, but we got in 738 with the high at 740. Got about a little bit less than probably half that move, but I think this one, if I remember correctly, we were kind of feeling the bottom here, and that was that. No, actually, I'm pretty sure we put an order out, and that's just what we got filled at. So as you can see, after that, it tried to bounce up, and it ended up dying without getting a high of day, but you guys know me at this point, and if you don't, you're about to learn that we look for the intense move into the pullback. What it does after that, we don't give a shit. You hear me say it all the time. Next trade was RAD. This one, was this the next trade? Yeah. So RAD, I remember this one now. Got above that previous resistance from yesterday, the high at 12.55, through the half dollar. Nice little pop up through that 1270 area that we like, and that's where we started it. I remember hitting this, and we went half size. I had 200 shares loaded up, but we hit 100 shares because it wasn't really like fast. It wasn't that fast that we look for. So I didn't necessarily want to go full size right off the bat. But as you can see, right after we hit that, it did finally give us that pop we were looking for. So we added our shares up there. So obviously our average wasn't as good as we'd like. And when it came down, I saw the bid. It dropped pretty quickly, as you'll see if you want to watch it live, to 1271, and I was scrolling on the montage to get my order down there with it so that I could try to cover on the bid because it was just a little spready. And I guess my final little scroll, I didn't get it, and I ended up putting the order in at 76, and that's exactly where we got filled for that first amount, which was, I think, right around break even. So I was a little upset with that, but then we kept the other half of that looking for the bigger move down, and as you can see, we ended up getting that. So a decent win there. Nothing too crazy. And then our last trade, which was ARDX. This one was a bit frustrating. It was later in the day. We were actually getting ready to go outside and put some Christmas lights up, and I was getting ready to get up from my computer, and then the scanners showed me ARDX. So I pulled it up. I saw the $1 break, and I said, you know what? These love to come down and retest that $1 after they go through. As you can see, this one did not. We got in. We actually tried to get out at 108 when it got down there because we could feel it didn't want to go any lower. So we put an order out there on the bid and just couldn't get filled. And then it shot right back up, went a little bit higher. We ended up adding to this, just trying to retest that 110 area again. But as you can see, it came down, and our average was 116 at this point. And I ended up taking half off at 116, and then the other half we got at 115. So we ended up making literally $1.25 on this one. And I was a little upset about that because, I was really hoping this would retest that $1, but it was just clearly being held up. The price action, it was so obvious. It was fighting to come down a couple pennies, and then it would shoot up 4 or 5 cents. And that's usually a good sign that this thing wanted to try higher. And as you can see, right after we got out, it went up higher. And I told myself if it wanted to shoot up towards 140, I would try again. But we didn't get that kind of a move because we would have been looking for extension away from previous resistance, and we didn't really get that. So that's all I got for you. Let me go ahead and load this up because I know what a lot of you are here to look for that. I kind of did that for an analytical purpose, and we'll see if that helps out with maybe getting some retention on the videos. But I can now see maybe going into the future if people just scroll forward, to the end of the video to see how much I made, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just bear with me with that. Sorry if you hate it, but I try to be quick with these videos. They're just quick recaps. The whole point is to kind of talk you through my trades so that maybe I can, allow you to get in my brain with what I'm thinking during these trades. And as always, you can go watch me trade these live. I don't really talk through my trades as much while I'm live anymore, unless I'm in them for a longer period of time. So that's what these recaps are for, to kind of give you a more detailed sense of what I was looking at when I took these trades. So like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. Leave a comment down below if you so choose. Find me in Discord, find me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.